stages. And periodically, he will stop the process, allow you to evaluate where you are, to better understand where you are, and put you in a position that you can deal with your heart and mind and emotions that may still be back there where you started. And people are jealous of you and envious of you and fighting you, and they don't understand that you still perceive yourself as if you were where you started. But the steps of the Lord are leading you higher and higher and further and further and further than you've ever been before. Touch somebody and say, take another step. There's another step waiting for you. There's another dimension of life, another dimension of leadership, another dimension of problems, another dimension of conflict, another dimension of faith and finances and family and all of that. And if you don't break, and if you don't bow, and if you don't quit, and if you can maintain your faith in the middle of conflict and opposition, if you can neutralize controversy and learn how to take a licking, keep on ticking, keep your mind together, keep your wits about you, then God has ordered steps for you. And I want to tell you something. Your eyes have not seen, your ears have not heard the things that God has in store for you. He has a blessing for you. He has a promise for you. And all you have to do is stop complaining about where you are. Because when you complain about where you are, you do like Israel. You wander around the wilderness because you're not eligible to make the promotion because you're grumbling about the level you're on right now. You are canceling out the opportunity to go to the next level. If you stop murmuring and complaining and say, I thank you for this conflict. I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for this controversy. I thank you for this training. I thank you for this opposition. I thank you for this enemy. Order my steps, Lord. Order my steps. Get me ready. I trust you. You wouldn't lead me into this position if you had not equipped me with everything I need for where I am right now. Are you ready for this? Touch three people and say, take another step. 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 To him whom much is given. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Never, 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 Stop. Hold up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Never would have made it. Come on now, y'all ready to take that next step? Get off the elevator. Suppose you get stuck. Your mentality, you're getting stuck on the elevator. Get on the stairs, take those steps, left, right, right, right. Yes, come on now. Look, guys, this is your girl, Sherry Brown. I am excited to be with you this morning here on the Power Call. Shout out to all of my moderators, man. You guys rock. You are so awesome. I love that we are one. Yes, we are. We are one, baby. But guys, look, what we like to do for the new callers that are on the line is we would like to give you Wealth Builders Worldwide overview. No, not overview, the mission statement. Come on now. Don't get it twisted. We are here live with you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else is a media platform, because we are trying to bring to you the good news. Take the next step. Hold on, we'll be right back. All right, let's go.
This is our Wealth Builders Worldwide mission: to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives, achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth.
We are salespeople. We are a sales team, but we do not sell products, goods, or services.
We sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up. We know this is a noble cause. So get back with the person that invited you to this call and let them know you're ready to get started right now.
Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to those two doctors. Yes, David and Rhonda Hollins. Man, I'm telling you, guys are amazing. Thank you so much for providing us with the mission statement for today's power call. Now, you guys already know there would not be a call if it wasn't for you. Yes, I'm talking to you that has been here for almost 7 years, plugging in, man, changing your mentality, just getting better and better and better every day, every second, every moment of your life. Shout out to you guys that are plugging in. Let's go. Let's go. We'll build Come on, moderators, join me in calling out those who have plugged in for today's power call. Let's go.
Yeah, Jeff on Facebook.
Norma Crowder.
Maria Johnson.
Racist Joe.
Pamela Dixon.
Oh,
Sylvia Clark.
Marie from Riverdale, Georgia's in the building.
it's Neil. It's Lee.
Adam Pembroke.
Ellen Gardenshire from Houston is in the house.
Nails in the building.
Roe Grundy.
Lonnie Bell in the house.
Aston, Texas is in the building.
Brian A. Wilson out of North
Sister Renee Gann in the house.
Muhammad is ready for the
Elaine Perkins in
revolution.
the house.
Parkin is in the building, y'all.
Those
Vick
two
in
Bishop
the
fellas
building.
is in the building.
Yes, Smith out of Atlanta in the
Norma
house.
Crowder,
Let's go.
Yes,
Tennessee.
yes.
Brother
Debbie
Bernie
Kidd
Muhammad
from
is in
Florida,
the
baby.
building.
Cody.
And then Hannah, let's
Brandon
go.
Linda.
Willie
Yes,
Brown is in the building, y'all.
Jerry
We got
Brown,
my man
yes, yes,
Dante
yes.
Taylor holding it down. Taylor
You
gang, baby.
already
Tommy
know.
Vector from Virginia.
Uncle
Oh,
Rufus is in the
damn.
building too, y'all.
Uncle
Hey,
Rufus,
Bobby
stay in the
Burke
building.
from Atlanta's in the house. Yes, sir.
And the real Browns is in the house.
The real friends,
Salute.
they are in the house. You got that right. Back to you, Aru.
Salute.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you so much, moderators, for chiming in and helping me call out those that are here plugged in with us today on the power call, guys. Man, that was a short, sometimes a short message can be the most powerful message because you're able to focus in exactly on what the person that's giving the message, you're able to focus in on that thing. And it really helped me to focus today because it is about taking the next step. And as Bishop Jakes indicated, more is more. More wealth is more wealth. More problems is more problems. All is embedded within the more. And sometimes if you don't learn how to balance what you're dealing with when it comes to being successful, because you're going to have all kind of obstacles to come your way. So if you don't balance and deal with what's on that level at that moment, because trust me, when you step out on faith, you don't know what's coming against you. But if you deal with it before you take the next step, then that would eliminate some of your issues, your problems, your situation when you're going to the next step. Because guess what? there is something waiting there for you. But if you stay focused on your journey, you stay focused on reaching your goals, stay focused on the prize. If you just stay focused, some of those things that come your way, some of those obstacles that come your way will just pass you by. Will pass you by because what? You dealt with it on the step before the next step. So it no longer exists. Mr. Willie Brown, good morning, babe. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing great. And, that was an awesome message. And I got to hear that one again. I loved it when you first put it together. And, he's telling the truth. I mean, and he's Bishop T.D. Jakes sounded like somebody who had gotten to a place in life where only he would know the things that he was talking about. Like, you had to have been at that level to experience, the adulation, to experience, the achievement, but to also experience the challenges. There's some challenges and success that you will never know until you reach that level. And so, we're probably, not as bad off as we sometimes think we are. Everything we've learned up to this point has prepared us for where we're going, is what I'm saying. And so someone broke it down to me. They said, you think you're spinning your wheels, but you're really moving. You're moving, you're gaining altitude. They said, you're really in a pressurized cabin of an airplane going 500 miles per hour at 30,000 feet in the air. It feels like you're not moving, but you're moving. You're moving. You're moving fast. So we just have to take what we've learned, all of our experiences, the culmination of all of our experiences, whether they may be good or bad, whatever. I mean, it's all good. It's really all good. And use those to propel us to the next level, because believe me, we have everything that we need for this journey right now. And, the Creator is not going to let us go unprepared. So I'd rather feel it every level of the way up than just to catch the elevator and go straight to the top. They talk about that in diving. You got to be careful when you're ascending to the top. When you're underwater, you have to go slowly so that your body can get acclimated to the pressure as you're moving up. You can't go too fast because you'll mess up your lungs. Same with you're climbing a mountain. You got to go slow. You got to get to each plateau and feel that thing and then move on. Let's go, folks. We got this. Freebie. Oh, back to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Willie Brown. Wow, that was amazing, the things that you said. And just to piggyback on that airplane thing, you sit there and you just relaxing, you're having a conversation. And even when you look out the window, it doesn't seem like that you're going as fast as you are. But let that turbulence hit. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute now. And let drop down for a minute. You be like, up, and you feel it in your gut. And sometimes when you're going towards your goals and your dreams, you're going to feel that thing in your gut. There might be a drop, but guess what? If you put that thing on autopilot, because you already have established the mentality to get you where you need to be, you're going to pick up speed just like that. And you're going to make it to the top. And yes, at the top of that mountain, because it's so high, your nose could start bleeding because your body has to adjust to a certain level where you are in your life. Guys, I'm not going to keep talking because I can't wait to hear and hope these guys are on today. I know Mr. Dalco is like, we thank you so very much, Mr. Dalco and Mrs. Dalco, for all you do for the team. I mean, what better leaders do we have here, right here in Wealth Builders Worldwide? So, guys, here they are. Yes. Mr. Michael and Monisha Dalco. Yes, they are the Dalcos. And, guys, he was a mortgage banker, but now retired from that position. Corporate trainer, retired from that position. But just because you're retired from a position, don't retire your experience. Because as my husband said, as he was speaking, the things that we have been through on this journey, what we're calling towards freedom, there are some experiences, there are some lessons that you have learned on what you have retired from, and you can bring it to your own dreams, your own capabilities of success. So, guys, here they are, full-time industry professionals. Good morning and welcome to the call to the Dalcos.
Good morning, Ms. Sherry Brown, Willie Brown, the real Browns. Good morning to all the wealth builders. Phenomenal. Just great to be on the call with you guys today. It is a beautiful day. Just the call has me buzzing. And if that weren't enough, Mr. Ty Best, he has this habit of calling you and talking to you for 3 minutes and you just like jumping in your seat. He made this statement to me today, guys, and I need y'all to really key in on this. Like the networking industry, no matter how we love it, it's changing. Like this thing happening. There's a groundswell where the old school networkers, we're going to be earning more money by accident than we used to on purpose. Guys, get those wallets set up, move those coins from CarrotBit, and be ready. This is big. Like you saw that video we posted yesterday. Gold Standard Bank is not playing around. They're literally creating crypto financial products. The world's going to change. And you're going to keep trying to have meetings, and there's going to be little kids in their mom's basement with a smartphone out earning you. This thing is ramping up, man, and I'm excited about our future. So back to Ms. Sherry Brown. Great call.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Delco. Yes, man. Take the next step. That's part of taking the next step. When I say you have to slow down to go fast, this is exactly what I mean as far as preparing yourself for the next step. Work on a level where you are, slow down, get what you need to have done, get it completed before you go to the next step, before you step up into that door where it automatically opens. You want to be prepared. So thank you so much, Mr. Michael Dalco, for chiming in today. Again, we appreciate you guys so very much. I'll drink to that. Look, guys, when I was putting this call together, and just like I said, it's a short message, but I mean, it's very focused. And I thought about Mr. and Mrs. Best. And because they have been free people in America for over 30 years, they've already experienced those levels on those steps on different levels. They've experienced the hardships. They've experienced the obstacles. They have already experienced it. So for them, their next step is helping you and training your mind and get you prepared for the steps. You know, when you are free and when you've been free in life that long, and freedom, what we mean by freedom is that you have not only financial freedom, but you have time freedom to do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, and who you want to do it with. So this is the type of freedom that they speak about. Not that they haven't worked, not that they're not still working, but they're not working for no one else. They work for themselves and for their family, and they have also opted in to work for us. So it really made me think about how their steps, some people's steps might be a little easier than yours because you don't know their journey. You don't know what happened 5, 6, 8 years ago on the steps or where they were, you know. So look, man, we appreciate the best household. So let me go ahead and move forward with this.
Rhonda, where are you?
Oh, I'm over here.
What are you doing? What's up?
Just reading a little bit.
Yeah, wow.
The Dream Chaser Manifesto.
Dream Chaser Manifesto.
Yes.
One of my favorite books.
Yeah, I'm enjoying a little tea.
Wow. Yeah, so you got mine over here. Thank you. I'm looking for my cup. I'm looking for.
I know. Aren't these wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
I just love them. Yeah. Those Stalco's did it again with that, huh?
Yes, they did. So what chapter are you on in the book?
Well, this here I'm looking at, it says, this is the key to overcoming the work. And it says, think about the dream and not the work.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering if a lot of people are just not focused in on that. You know, focus is one thing, but what are you focused in on? That's another thing. So
work is something. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know. I enjoy doing exactly what we're doing right now.
Yes.
This is our work.
Yes, but they have to understand as we're growing and building and all of that, it is work, but the focus is the dream. Where are we going with it? So, and it said, more importantly, your subconscious starts to store those pictures of your dream, and believe it or not, we get what we picture.
Yeah. So this is what you've been putting in, says dream big.
Yes, that's my journal. Just putting some notes and things like that in there. Of course, you know, the gold attracted me, right?
Yeah, I got that. So
Yep.
you know it's time to be writing your goals down, right? We're at the end of the year. So
that's right.
The year's already gone. What's this? Last part of the year? I can't believe this.
We're already there. We're already there. But this is timeless. I'm just so grateful for that. Mailed a couple copies of this actually off last week. So yeah. All right. Well,
I'm gonna let you go there and get back to what you're doing. You finish up. I'm gonna take my tea with me. All right.
Mr. Wealth Builder.
All right. Take care. Talk to you later.
Yes, I couldn't even find my microphone. What? Think about the dream, not the work. Focus on the dream and not the work. Because your subconscious mind are going to store those pictures. And then, you know, as you're dreaming, you don't have no problem with the work. Because what you're dreaming is what you're focused on. And I'm telling you, shout out to the Highlands for that little script that they did for me there. I really, really appreciate it. And what were they reading? The Dream Chaser Manifesto. Good morning to the best household. Come on to the call.
Hey, good morning to the Browns. Good morning, Miss Sherry Brown. Well, Builders Worldwide. What do we say? Here's Miss Valerie Bass.
Good morning, boy. You're on top of your game today, Miss Sherry Brown. Excuse me, my voice is a little bit raspy. Okay, but I'm just so excited. I'm so excited because I said, boy, I tell you, she put her foot in that power call. Well, you always do. So every time you keep getting better. There's something bigger than A+++. Okay, it's just in the stratosphere. But I love what the Dr. Rodner and Dr. David Hollis did. That was great. Okay, because boy, I'm glad I did it when I wrote Dream Chaser Manifesto. Okay, I didn't write it. I'm trying to hog the credit from Tyro. Okay, I edited and helped him, but you know, gave him ideas, but he wrote it. But I'm gonna tell you what we're getting ready to do is we're changing. Everything is changing. I mean, when we started back in 1983, when I was 2 years old, okay, I mean, things were different. And now, because of social media, we're in this global economy. Whether some people want to believe it or not, it's a different world out there. Okay, and I'm not just talking because of all the, Rona stuff going around. I'm talking about it's a different world. It was going to happen anyway. Everything is different. And you want to be at the table, front line, marching, just like we used to say, do you want a part of Facebook? Yeah, but I wasn't asked to be a part of Facebook. I was asked to participate in Facebook, but not getting a part of it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So this is a phenomenal opportunity, what we're talking about doing. And everybody, we just say, stay plugged in, watch videos. I was watching a video before the power call. I'm going to go finish watching it about the G99 coin or whatever the coins. I can't remember what they are. I just know I said watch the video. I watched the video. That's all I know. And believe me, it's millionaires are going to be made because the time is now. We're in a global economy, and the people that are working to put these things together, they're always thinking ahead. All right? Always thinking ahead. Some things work out. Yeah, they don't always work out. But guess what? Whenever things don't work out, you go, should have did this, should have did that. Oh, we'll do that. Oh, we'll try that. Believe me, we've been in business long enough. Owned 3 companies, built several organizations, and saw them just blow apart. And we could have just tucked ourselves under the table, put ourselves rolled up in the feeder ball and cried, get in the closet. And we said, you know what? We did it then, we can do it again. Okay, and here's the thing. When we started in 1983, there was none of this stuff. There was no Facebook, no YouTube, no Google, no nothing. There was barely internet. Okay, I mean, just, well, no, there was no internet.
There was a dial-up phone.
Okay, yeah.
Rotary phone.
Still, okay. So believe me, what we're saying, and believe me, if somebody old like Tyrone can do this, you can do it too. And he's 60-something years old. He can do it because believe me, we getting our tech on. All right, and guess what? That means you can get your tech on. I don't care if you're 3, 53, 63, or 83. You get your tech on. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Tyrone. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Brown.
Good morning, Mrs. Best. Thank you so much for chiming in today.
You know, Miss Brown, you got a way of cranking Valerie up because every time she real quiet, got nothing to say. And every doggone Wednesday, she got a whole seminar she gonna do, man. Okay, but let me tell you something. It's that pre-call, and I'm gonna try to be as brief as I possibly can. But you took us to church this morning, and TD Jakes has a way of doing that because TD Jakes, to me, epitomizes what I say when I say it's one thing listening to a person with a theory, and it's another thing listening to a person, a seasoned person with an experience. What makes TD Jakes to me so effective when he talks is that he's speaking from a place of experience. And he made a statement that I blew my mind. He says, when you say to the world, when you say to God, I can't take no more of this, he says, okay, well, you're not ready for the next level. Ooh, I hope you understood that statement. When you say, I can't take this pressure, this is too much, he said, well, okay, let me release some of this pressure because you're not ready for the next level. Because TD Jakes said, every level, the higher you go up, the higher, what? At every level, there's another level, there's another level of pressure. Okay, so you got to be prepared to take the next step, and the pressure prepares you to take the next step. Valerie said, we've been in this for 37 years. And let me say something, what we have learned is when you're in pursuit of your dream, I hope you understand this, everything is about the next step. Because you may not see where the dream is leading you, but every dream takes you to another step. Okay, when I had a dream of making it to the NBA, never made it to the NBA, but it did take me to college. And then I had a dream. I didn't want to move to Pittsburgh. Turned out 3 jobs in Pittsburgh. For some reason, God had me playing in Pittsburgh. I took a job and they promoted me 6 months later to Pittsburgh. There's a purpose for that step. You don't see the steps that are played and measured out for you, but you still have control. You got to make a decision and you got to move forward. And I wanted to say one last thing real quick because we don't know what's going on in our lives, but in every adversity, you hear me say all the time, there lies a seed of equal or greater benefit. And no one epitomizes that more in this organization of Wealth Builders Worldwide to me than the Vicks. Because you're talking about Ronald and Sharon Vick losing everything in Hurricane Katrina. What a devastation. And then they moved to Atlanta, Georgia. And then they rebuild their life in Atlanta, Georgia. And then they stumble across somebody says, hey, have you heard about the idea of exchanging dollars for gold? And they find themselves on this journey. And now they position themselves. Next step. You don't know. So take the next step. Okay? Always prepared to take the next step towards your dream. And one last thing, I listened to a message yesterday that blew my mind. They said, what is faith? The root word of faith is trust. Now, I'm 65 years old. I said, faith is about trust. I said, whoa. Faith is about trust. Do you trust the walk you're on? Do you trust that there is a greater benefit in everything you experience? Do you trust that walk? Well, this truly, success and freedom is a walk of faith. You must move forward. You don't see where the next step's going to take you, but you take the next step. You don't see the end of the top of the stairs, but you take the next step. Step out on faith. Keep moving forward, folks. Miss Sherry Brown, Mr. Willie Brown, and by the way, to Dr. David and Rhonda Hollins, man, I tell you what, I thought I was watching a sitcom. And I said, look at that WBW sitcom. They got their gear on, they got their cups. They are 100%. If I walked to the house, they would be convicted. They would be convicted of being members of Wealth Builders Worldwide. Folks, dream big and don't let anybody take your dream. Thank you, Mr. Hollins. Thank you to the Browns. What an incredible call today. Wealth Builders Worldwide. What do we say?
Yes. Shout out to those two doctors, man. I'm telling you, that was put together quickly yesterday. Is just, sometimes putting together these calls, things come to me at the last moment. So again, shout out to those two doctors for making it happen for this call today. And Mr. Best,
Hey, Miss Brown.
Yes.
I don't mean to. I want to add one little piece to all the moderators. Man, you guys are so creative, off the chain with what you're doing. And I made a statement right before the call today. Valerie tell you, I said, Valerie, if people understood Wealth Builders Worldwide, if people truly understand what we're doing, I don't care what program they're doing. I don't care what company they're in. Once they plug into this system, I don't know how it's even possible to unhook. If I wasn't even, I would dial in every morning at 10:45 just to see what Sherry Brown's going to play, just to see what Matthew Taylor's going to play, just to see what Brother Consu's going to play. I would dial in every morning at 10:45, regardless. If I had a job, I would dial in at 10:45 just to hear that first 15 minutes. You guys are nothing short of incredible and doing a life-changing thing all around this world. Regardless of how you feel about it, do not be worrying what you're doing, because you are changing lives every day with that first 15 minutes, and you're doing it for free. People getting this kind of inspiration for free. God bless you.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Best. Yes, must see TV station WBW, baby. Let's go. Look, guys, Mr. Best, you made me forget what I was gonna say. But I remember, like, when you talked about faith and trust, and that's part of what Bishop Jakes was saying when he said you're at the next step, but your mentality is back there on the last step or the step before that. So do you trust yourself enough to think that you are even worthy of what you are about to receive? Do you trust yourself enough to think that you are worthy of what you should have? Are you worthy of being free? Get past that point. You were created, baby, to have freedom. You were created to have freedom. It's a process to get there, but you guys are definitely worthy. Let's go. Come on now. So we're going to move forward in this portion, guys, of the power call. You already know what it is. Yes, yes, yes. To get in the queue, raise your hand at the bottom of the screen and press *6 to unmute yourself as you are called into the queue. And here we go. There you go, Galaxy A20. You are unmuted and can unmute yourself to speak. *6 to unmute yourself to speak. Or it may be different on the phone, but just unmute. Okay, get back in at a later time. Come on, talk to us, Minister of Fun.
Good morning, Miss Sherry Brown. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear. Good morning.
Good morning. A lot of exciting things going on. I know some announcement stuff going down today. I guess, well, again, always thanks to the leadership. Thank you, the fellow millionaires team within Wealth Builders. I know some people were concerned. They think that carrot bid, if you don't have your stuff out by the 15th of this month. I mean, I checked the site. It says it on the site what's the 15th of this month and what's December 15th. If Mr. Dalco can reiterate that, they were like, well, Mr. Dalco said that. I said, no, I'm telling you. I said, all right, you know what? I just asked in the morning if he can reiterate those two dates, November 15th, what's happening, December 15th. But y'all know what it is. Make sure you're exchanging them receipts, follow the instructions, get that goal. Make sure you get a package. It's not financial advice, but get a package and tell as many people as you can, as fast as you can. Ow, ow, ow.
Ow. Yes.
Ms. Sherry Brown, let me make a quick response to that. I was in a awesome conversation, a chat conversation, and a person made a comment. I thought it was so spot on. And thank you for saying that, Mr. Osborne. So the 15th, everything has to be off of Carrot Bit. All right, Carrot Bit will be delisted and no more. After November 15th, there will not be an extension on that. And Gold Standard Trading will take over full trading operations December 15th. But here's the deal. You don't need to know the deadline. The deadline is now. Okay? Business at the speed of thought. Like by the time you have a chance to, rationalize and pray about it, man, the opportunity is gone. The deadline is right now. You should be doing it while I'm talking. Back to you, Ms. Sherry Brown.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Dalco. Yes. And just like I said, I think it was yesterday, don't move because of a deadline. Move because you're able, because you don't know what tomorrow's bringing. So move. If you have a chance to do it today, matter of fact, make it a priority on your list. Slow down to go fast. Come on now. Thank you, Mr. Michael Dalco. Ronald and Sharon Vick.
Good morning, Sherry and Willie Brown. What an amazing call this morning. Thank you so much to you and Mr. Brown for allowing Vic and I this opportunity. And the leaders are just awesome. And the things you guys do is what keeps us committed, convicted, and we're here to stay. And because of you guys, we see the prize, and that's freedom. Everyone have a golden day. Au, and back to you.
Au. Thank you so much, Team Vix, for everything that you guys bring to the table. Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to make a visit to your house. I feel some shrimp coming on, like right today. All right. Good evening. Or what time is it? Good afternoon. Well, it is evening for some of you. It's morning, it's afternoon. Good day to the Hollands. Come on in and talk to me.
Good day, good morning, good afternoon to you guys. And just wanted to say a phenomenal call, Miss Sherry and Willie Brown. We are just, like you said, Mr. Best, we're just having fun. I think there's a little bit of evidence over here in the house that we are connected and we belong to the Wealth Builders Worldwide. So it was absolutely a pleasure to connect and be a part of this call this morning. And I just wanted to say that give a shout out to the Houston Freedom Team. There's some members there that collectively just a day ago purchased or acquired, I should say, over 41 grams of gold. So that's an AU for them. And 3 new members that I am aware of that have joined the Wealth Builders family, Carolyn, Tamil, and Patricia. So we want to give a welcome to them and shout out to all of the wealth building family out there. AU, back to you.
Yes, AU to stacking gold. Guys, go back to the basics. Stack some gold. Come on now, stack some gold. So yes, shout out to those that are continuously building legacy for their family. And that applause was for you guys again, those 2 doctors. All right, we got those 2 doctors. We got those 2 sisters. Good morning, Demaui.
Good morning, Firecracker. I want to give a shout out to Team Audacity, to my sister Cece, who couldn't be on the line today. And I want to say 2 things. One, I only like one season, and that's summer. That's why I live in the triple-digit desert. And number 2 is those 2 sisters love those 2 doctors because they rock and roll while drinking out of cups of gold. Back to you.
Come on, Demaui. Wow. Yes, yes. Rock and roll by drinking out of cups of gold. Come on now. Brother Ray Muhammad, you know, you don't need no introduction. Talk to me, sir.
Ready for evolution. Miss Sherry Brown, Mr. Willie Brown, Ricky Caldwell's first cousins. How y'all doing?
Yes, yes, yes.
Magnificent call. Magnificent call. I want to give a shout out to Miss Janet Jenkins on behalf of Janetta Muhammad. She acquired an additional Evo Life package. And Brother Amar Berry for stacking his gold, and all those that continue to stack their gold, because we keep the main thing the main thing. May God continue to bless and keep all of us. A great call, and I can't wait to get on the other side of money with all of you. AU.
AU. Congratulations. yes. Thank you so much for shouting out to my cousin Ricky Cardwell, guys. I'm telling you, it makes me smile. Let me show you. See? It makes me smile. It makes you smile. It warms your heart to know when your family member or your family members really are connected with you and building family wealth, because that's what it's all about. Will all of your family members join you? No, but that's okay. As long as you got one or two. Two can put 10,000 in play. Come on, Ricky Carwell. Yes, yes, yes. So shout out again to you, Eric. You always bring the fire. All right. It's the Gold Man, Gold Man. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's me. Yo, it's the Gold Man, Gold Man. Yeah, that's me. A sharp L out of Daytona Beach, Florida. Owl to the family, peace to the gods. Hey, I just got a couple things to say. 4 C's. Remember these 4 C's. Commitment brings confidence. Confidence brings commissions. In fact, I just said that all wrong, so I'm trying to say it fast. Anyway, family, get some gold. My gold just fell all over the floor. But hey, get some gold, tell some people, make some money. We setting people free for free in free day. I will grow your team. I will. I don't know. I don't care. Just get some gold. All right, I'm out.
You all over the place. Pick up your gold. Thank you, my brother, for chiming in with us today. Let's kick this call to 706. I'm sorry. That would be 770-912. You are now unmuted and can unmute yourself to speak. And you have unmuted yourself, so now you just have to speak. And you have to talk a little louder. Okay, so while you're trying to figure it out, we're going to keep it moving on. Yes, 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 because we have a busy schedule ahead of us. And so next caller, you are now unmuted, and you can unmute yourself to speak. Eric and Irana, you are now live and can unmute yourself. All right, keep it moving on to my sister Deborah Nixon, Mr. Ken Nixon from Florida. Good morning, sis.
Good morning, sis. The little firecracker from Georgia. What's going on to the Browns? Did y'all make it real this morning or what? Come on, somebody. So
Come on, yeah, and I'm from West Virginia, baby. I'm not a Georgia peach. I'm a coal miner's daughter. We take them down. Let's go.
All right. So you just used a peach in the summertime. I got you. All right. There's a season for every reason, Miss Sherry Brown, for sure. So much love. What an amazing call today. I am so excited to be a part of this family. I want to first shout out Sophia Nikitas, who joined our family in July and turned freebie, and she just got her Evo package. So congratulations to Sophia Nikitas. And much love, guys. Whatever you do, whether you jump, whether you step, whether you dance, don't be afraid to dance. And as you dance, you're going to dance your way right into your freedom life. So keep going. Never give up. Ahu. Much love to the Real Browns. Have an amazing day. Thank you, family.
Well, thank you so much for chiming in, and congrats, congrats, congrats. Mr. Samuel Jackson, you have now been unmuted.
Good morning, Miss Sherry Brown. This is Samuel. I'm calling out of Minnesota. I'm in Minneapolis here, and I just wanted to chime in for the first time. This thing is extremely exciting, and I just had 2 things to say, and that's free people. Enjoy this. Back to you, Miss Brown.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a pleasure hearing your voice this morning on the Power Call, Samuel. Free people, enjoy this. Let's go. Well, thank you all, guys, for chiming in today. So that's going to conclude our Q&A for today. Again, thank you for chiming in. This is your girl, Sherry Brown. Back to you. Yes, back to me. Back to y'all. Back to you guys. I love my moderators. Y'all had to do that when I set my camera on. Guys, look. So let's listen to some announcements, okay? So hold on, here we go.
Wow. I have a feeling, I don't know about you, hon, but I have a feeling that coffee is going to taste so much better in those WBW mugs. What do you think?
Can't wait.
Oh, my goodness.
For your WBWW apparel, visit Wealth Builders online shop at shop.mywbw.net. For your WBWW apparel, visit Wealth Builders online shop at shop.mywbw.net. Be sure to plug into today's upcoming presentations and trainings.
Yes. So plug in, guys. We have that 12 noon and that 9 p.m. presentation. Then they break down the plan. Then they stay on and answer questions. That's twice a day, 6 days a week. Look, if you want your questions answered, go through the process. Take the steps. Mr. Michael Dapo, come on in here and chime in for last words.
I was trying to unmute myself. Yeah, man. God bless you guys. And moderators, I don't want to oversell it, but you're everything. You're the glue. Man, I don't know how y'all motivate yourself to sit there. I've done it, guys. Moderated the power call for 3 years straight. How y'all are able to sit there and focus, cut out audio, the Hollands making TV commercials. Like, what kind of team is this, man? Like, literally, Mr. Roger Williams will tell you, sometimes we'll get on Gold Rocks and we're going to have a little quick meeting, and 15 people will just log in. We're like, what are y'all logging in for? People just logging in like a TV channel. There's no scheduled meeting. We'll get together at 11, 12 o'clock at night just to do a calculation or something for the team, and 15, 20 people log in. We're like, what are y'all logging in for? Oh, I mean, we just click on Gold Rock every now and then. It's crazy. This team is so phenomenal, guys. A delay is not a denial. This team will make history. This will be one of the biggest movements in the networking industry ever. Hey, you might as well go ahead and throw your hat in the ring as one of the millennial multimillionaires, because it's bound to happen. Back to you, Ms. Sherry Brown. Whew.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dalco. And yes, guys, even I remember, Mr. Dalco, when we went to this platform and we were all struggling. I remember the first time that we went to the Zoom platform, it was because we had to. And it was on a Wednesday. And I'm like, Rodney, I have no idea what I'm doing. So he's like, okay, I got you. You talk, I'll just play the slides. And I'm telling you, that's why it's just for you to know the things that you've learned over your years, take that and put it towards something of your goals and dreams. And the way that we stay motivated is because we're committed. We're committed to the process, whatever it takes, because you are special to us. And we are special to each other, and we want everybody to succeed, and we understand leveraging each other's gifts and talents and things like that. And that's how you don't get overwhelmed with trying to do everything yourself. If you just do your small part, then the big picture of the puzzle, it happens. It happens on WBW Live TV, baby. Yes.
Cause we're gonna be
future's scary. It's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends.
We are going to be legends. You know, tonight, guys, Mr. Best, his freedom calls that's the calls that I enjoy. I enjoy everyone's call, but you know, Mr. Best really brings it home for us with the experience and all of that good stuff that we need to succeed. So tonight he's going to be joined with a few other leaders on the freedom call tonight. Mr. Best and Mrs. Best, come on in here and chime in for us.
Ms. Best, you want to add anything else?
Great call.
Thank you, Mrs. Best.
You're welcome.
And look, great call, Ms. Sherry Brown, Mr. Willie Brown, and all the moderators. And look, I do mean all. I mean, I know I didn't call everybody's name. I left off Dante Taylor, but how in the world could I leave off Mr. Rodney Berger? I said, Mr. Rodney Berger is something special. What he does on Friday. I mean, all you guys, all you moderators, all you presenters. It said you can get a lot done, but network marketing business is about a lot of people doing a little. And Mr. Sherry Brown, you summed it up when you said all of us working together is what makes the things happen. So anytime anyone started to think I did something, when I say I mean you, as any of us going with the word I did this or I did that, man, you're headed for a fall. This is a we project if there ever was a we project. So we are going to create millionaires all over this world, starting with you. We are going to create millionaires all over this world. We have the program to do it. We're heading in the right direction. Keep the faith. And don't let anybody steal your dream. See tonight, the power of change. Tonight, the power of change to create millionaires. God bless. Wealth Builders Worldwide. What do we say? Ahoo.
Yes, the power of change. Come on now. Taking those steps, making those changes. And I'm telling you, as Mr. Dante reiterated, a delay is not a denial. It's not. It really isn't. A delay is not a denial. You know, sometimes when you're traveling, or I've been traveling on a highway, you know, and you get in a traffic jam and you're trying to get somewhere and you're running late because you didn't prepare to leave earlier. But anyway, that's another story. But you know, you're in this traffic jam and you just can't find no way out. Just calm yourself down and say a delay is not a denial. Because the party don't happen till I show up. Come on, somebody. Look, guys, let's keep this thing going on. We got a 12 noon presentation. Yes, yes, yes. Plug in. Yes, yes, yes. You see it right there. mywbw.net for all of your information. Plug in. And I don't think, but outside his wife and his family, I don't think anybody trusts Mr. Dalco more than I do. You guys just don't know. But even with that being said, go see what's written. Plug in, because you're going to get everybody. Somebody's going to tell you this over here. Somebody will say this over here. What is written is what it is. It is written. Go read what is written, baby. Yes, yes, yes.
Gladiators, what is your profession?
Because we are one. So, guys, this has been your girl, Sherry Brown, along with my wonderful husband, Mr. Willie Brown, bringing the Wednesday Power Call to you today. It's been a pleasure to serve you on today's Power Call. Hey, look at your neighbor and tell them, go to the next step.
Gladiators.
Yeah. Now that I got your attention, yeah, hey. How you doing? How you doing? Come on, hey. Every dub, every mirror, hey. Come back again, yeah, hey. Y'all mind walking with us for a second?
Hi, I'm Willie.
And I'm Sherry.
And we're the real Browns.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking.